Okay, now that we have our show file created, let's get in and start setting up the actual show. What we're going to do is start naming and coloring our channels. So let's go to the console. Again, two ways to get to the input naming sheet. I personally like to use the screen access buttons, which is right here. This will bring up the screen. Another way to go ahead and do that is, let me get back to the home page there, is just by putting the drop-down menu, and we can go over here to the input sheet. Okay, so as you see, we have two tabs up here, channels 1 through 80. As you see, that's what's selected, or our remaining 81 through 44. There's separate tabs for the other outputs and stuff like that, but for now, we're gonna do the inputs. So we're just gonna name and color a few channels, and just to kind of show you, give you the hang of it. Okay, so here we got input 1, and traditionally input 1 would be the kick drum. One little tip here, if we hit the tab button on the keyboard, that'll bring it down to the next channel. Then we have our snare, we can have a hi-hat, and our rack tom, I just like to call it RT, floor tom, and then we'll call this overhead left and overhead right. Oops, as I messed up there. So let's bring that back, and overhead right, and typically it would be bass next. So for now, we have all of our names there. Now let's go ahead and color it. So we can say, I like to use blue for my drums. So as you see, you have all these different options here for drums. You know, if we wanted to, we can make the bass, let's make him purple. Whatever. It's just makes life easy for visual representation. Usually all my outputs, main vocals, like everything priority, I like to leave that for red. You know, it's just the easier workflow. Whatever works for you, but that's how easy it is to name and color input channels. Very, very simple to do.